Man, you know this Hawks. Hey, you okay, man? No, no, no. I'm fine. I think I just got a little too close to the Hawks locker room. That's it.
Let's go Hawks, baby!
Blackhawks haven't been in a good state for a while. And to that I say, yeah, a lot of their games this season were a hard match. Pieces are there. Blackhawks fans, we stay still, be patient, and everything will work out in the end.
Welcome to Blackhawks Central.
Well, well, well. Back here again, aren't we? Hawks lose 5-1 to the Washington Capitals, and oh boy, are the narratives coming back. Not a great game by any means of the matter by really anybody that was on the ice tonight. But to be fair, what was on the ice tonight was not the Chicago Blackhawks. This was a Rockford Blackhawks type game. Uh, the illness bug hit this team like a goddamn truck. My goodness. And before I get to the illness bug, we'll say this. Connor Bedard's return game, uh bit of a miss. I don't know. Bedsy just he looked like he had it out there, but it just the team around him didn't for some reason. And I think that'll just take some adjustment for him coming back in black. Glad that Bedard's back. This team's gonna do much more wonders with him back in the lineup. It's better to have him than to not, so we'll take it. But back to this illness bug. Oh boy, hit us like a truck. Both of our goalies out for this game. Chicago had to call up Drew Camesso, who is going to be he's going to be ace goalie for us at some point. But just had a really rough game in this one. 792 save percentage, not what we needed. And this with our both our goalies being out, this also included a nice little cameo from Mr. Scott Foster, absolute legend in the morning skates. Obviously, he didn't play, which is which I feel if Scott Foster was in that, it would have been a very similar outcome. But obviously, seeing legend Scott Foster on the ice for morning skate, that was fun. But uh, who our E-Bug was on the bench as the backup, and it was a really who I Nazazilo or something like that. Like I couldn't even tell you his name. Genuinely, who I don't know. But besides that, uh, Crevier was out, Mikheyev, Nick Foligno, ton of just guys that were just out of the lineup today. And so we end up also calling up Kevin Korchinski, who I will mention. Korch had a really, really rough game in this one. Just didn't seem to have it on the ice tonight. I obviously wasn't ready to be called up, or at least not ready for the game tonight. But -3 in only 6 minutes of ice time is not a great look. And I don't want to say anything too soon, but a lot of people are already talking about trading Korch. And at this point, we already traded Nolan Allen. I wouldn't be too disappointed in trading Korch. It's just it hasn't worked out, unfortunately. And I feel a lot of people are trying to defend Korch, but aren't isn't what we're talking about right now not the exact same kind of things we were talking about last year with him? Like we'll see how the stint ends out. Crevier's still been out of the lineup, but we'll see how this ends out and how Korch can find his identity on this lineup because it'll take a good bit for him to be able to be a mainstay. But he just needs to find his identity right now because right now it isn't good enough. Simply, what he showed against Washington. Um, One of the positives out of this Washington game, Oliver Moore scores his goal in back to back on the power play from Matt Grizzlick, Nick Lardis. Just an absolute snipe show from Oliver Moore, which is nice to see. Just a honestly all around tough way to start a back to back in Washington. These black jerseys gotta be cursed for something. We never do well with them. Just we never get the result, and we always kind of seemingly get smacked. I know we had the one result against Anaheim, which was really a good result, but since other than that, it hasn't been great. So just need to get it figured out here and get it done. We got Nashville on right now as I'm recording this, so we'll be watching that. We'll try to get post game up tonight. Sorry, this one's coming a bit late. Just late game last night. Need to get some sleep, and I had to work early in the morning, so I'm trying to get this recorded just before the game ends here. But goalies both still sick, and Stanislav Bersnoy or the Bear got called up, but he's not starting. Comeso's playing back-to-back games, which is whoo. Good luck, Comeso. He's been a formidable foe so far, which is nice to see. But yeah, hopefully we don't have to put the backup in. Um, but yeah, I'll wrap it up right there. I think 5 minutes is long enough. We'll mention this. I forgot to mention it last time. I We'll hit the intro. Back to prospect talk. I completely forgot in the game on Wednesday or on against St. Louis. I totally forgot to talk about the because of how good the game was and all the stuff surrounding it. Completely forgot to mention how the World Juniors finished with two Blackhawk prospects being in the final: Vaclav Nestersil and Anton Frondel. And while neither of them really played an effort in what the final score was in the final, Anton Frondel and the Swedes come out on top as they secure gold. And Nestersil, who had an assist in the final, they secure silver. And another caveat to this: Anton Frondel gets the forward of the tournament and also named to the All Star World Juniors team, which is just obviously nice for him to see. Anton Frondel's been playing crazy, and in the few games the one game he's been back since the World Juniors, he's got that bit of '98 Connor Bedard flair. Went for a little toe drag release in the SHL, which was nice to see. So it's nice to see he's starting to play with a bit of flair. But Anton Frondel going to be a stud. Hopefully he makes his way to Chicago at the end of this year. Obviously, some rumors recently make it seem uh, like there might be moves being made for him to be able to come to Chicago. I will touch on those in more specifics in the Nashville review. But for right now, we'll finish off prospect talk right there. Roman Kanserov, of course, my guy. He's been playing like a stud. So, also other prospect talk. Adam Gajan got announced to Team Slovakia for the Olympics. So, watch out for him. He's an underrated prospect. Could be if this Comeso whole thing doesn't work out. He's a solid goalie playing in the NCAA. He's having a breakout year. 909 save percentage in all his NCAA games this year. Don't want to say anything too soon, but watch out. Don't let him get hot. All I'm saying. And we'll end off there. Like if you liked it, comment your thoughts. Obviously, not much to say about tonight, or last night, but I'll have more to say about the Nashville game probably. Um, uh, Subscribe. It would really do me wonders. Share with all your friends if you really liked it. And thank you for watching. We'll peace out, Blackhawkers.